Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Poulter, and I have recently just completed my special needs education practice. In today's video, we'll be discussing my mask. This is my mask, and the aspects that we'll be discussing more specifically are the design elements, the choices of this design, as well as the special need that is symbolic within the design. So to start off, the case study learner that I've chosen for this assignment is challenged with ADHD. ADHD is otherwise known as Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Now, according to research, there is a tool known as DSM-5, which is a diagnostic tool that is used during diagnosis. It's also used to define what ADHD is. And according to this model, ADHD is a neurodevelopment disorder. Now, there are three types of ADHD, and according to this model, within each type, there is the first type, which is inattention. There is a second type, which is either impulsivity or hyperactivity. And then the third type is what is known as a combined type of ADHD, which combines inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. Now, within each type, this model outlines 11 symptoms of inattention, as well as 9 symptoms of either hyperactivity or impulsivity. Now, moving on to the elements within the design of my mask. My mask is very symbolic of what is transpiring within the mind of the learner. So to start off, we're going to be talking about the aspects of color. I have incorporated the color red, which symbolizes passion and energy. And I have chosen this color to communicate or represent the aspect of hyperactivity or energy within the learner. I have also incorporated the color yellow, which is symbolic of joy, happiness, creativity, and I've specifically positioned this color around the eyes and forehead to communicate not only creative thinking and joyful thoughts, but also a deeper symbolic communication of how the learner perceives life. What I have observed, the learner perceives life in a very joyful and happy way. The color blue is symbolic of tranquility, balance, and the deeper hidden message behind the color is symbolic of a desire for balance. The tree encapsulates the color green, which is symbolic of growth. Not only growth, but a desire to grow. As well as the tree itself symbolizes growth. The wing symbolizes a desire for movement and independence. And this was witnessed in my case study learner. The color silver is positioned over the forehead, which is there to represent not only uniqueness and difference, but brilliance and intelligence, because it was observed that my case study learner was really good at mathematics. The clock, and as you can see, it's a clock and a gear combined. This has been positioned on the forehead as well to represent the inner workings of the learner's mind. And that's what the gear is there to represent. But not only that, but also a personal reflection of what the learner experiences. The clock is there to represent the learner's perception of time and how that learner perceives time to tick a lot faster than a usual perception of time would tick. But this is also symbolic of how the mind is constantly, or the learner's mind is constantly bombarded with challenges, not only in executive functioning, but personal challenges within identifying the self and self-esteem, emotional regulation, that sort of thing. Last but not least is the aspect of asymmetry. The mask is very asymmetrical, and this was a design choice to represent not only difference and uniqueness, but the inner struggle within the learner's mind. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.